I grew my affiliate marketing business while working 60 to 70 hours a week in a job. In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 tips to help you organize yourself if you have limited time to grow your affiliate marketing business. This was a training I delivered inside my free Facebook group and I'm going to cut over to it. Before I do, if you are new to the channel, my name is André Marvão and I help people start and grow their affiliate marketing businesses from 0 to 6 figures without funnels, ads or a big following. If that's something you are interested in, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video, and if you get any value from this one, smash the like button. If you'd like to learn more about what I do, click the first link in the description, which will get you to my free Facebook group. I'm going to cut over to that video right now. See you there. So the first tip to help you organize yourself if you have limited time to grow your affiliate marketing business is to work on the business during the time of the day when you have the most energy. So in my case, I'm a morning person, and that's the period of the day when I have the most energy. So what I was doing was I was leveraging that time to work on my business. So I was waking up earlier to work on my business before going to my job. And I know not everyone is energetic in the morning, so identify the time of the day when you have the most energy and try to find a way to work on your affiliate marketing business during that time. Because if you are able to work on your affiliate marketing business when you are the most energetic in the day, you are able to make progress faster because you are more creative, you think clearer. It's easier for you to make progress if you have energy while you are working in your affiliate marketing business. So that's the first tip. Work on the business during the time of the day when you have the most energy. The second tip is to define your business work hours in your calendar, okay? So define your business working schedule for weekdays and for weekends, and make sure it's uninterrupted time, because if it's time while you are always being interrupted, it will be hard for you to make progress. And for you to have uninterrupted time, it's important that you set expectations with the people around you, that you tell them that you don't want to be interrupted during those hours. And if you have these conversations with the people around you and you tell them, this is important, I'm working for our future and I don't want to be interrupted during this time, you will be more likely to have less interruptions during that time that you define. So define your business work hours in your calendar and make sure that you set those expectations with the people around you so they know that you don't want interruptions during those hours. That's the second tip. Define your business work hours in your calendar and set expectations with the people around you. The third tip is to define the tasks you are going to do at each time. For example, in your calendar, when you define your business work hours, define the task you are going to do at each time. From 6 to 6:30, you are going to reply to messages. From 6:30 to 7:15, you are going to write a piece of content, etc. Do all that definition of tasks in your calendar. And what this allows you to do is less thinking and more doing, which is the goal. You don't want to waste time thinking about what to do. You define all the tasks in your calendar, and what you have to do is to sit down, look at your calendar, see what's there, and you start doing it. So you do less thinking and more doing. That's the goal. Fourth tip is to do the most important tasks first. It's always important that you focus on the activities that move the needle in your business first, which are the revenue generating activities, marketing and selling. And why is this important? This is important because if for some reason you can't complete all the tasks for that specific day, you still complete the most important ones because you are doing them first. So it's important that you do the revenue generating activities, the most important activities in your business, marketing and selling first. So if for some reason you cannot complete everything, you still did the tasks that are the most important ones to move your business forward. Okay, that's the fourth tip. The fifth tip is to have a time on your calendar for reflection and thinking. And this one helped me a lot because what was happening for me was I saw myself having ideas while I was implementing the daily tasks and not doing those tasks to think about the idea I just had. So I would be implementing something, I would have an idea, and I would stop working on the task that I was doing to think about the idea I just had. And that would screw up the whole day because I didn't do what I was supposed to do at that time. And one way for you to overcome this, and this is what I tested and the way that works the best for me, is to have a slot on my calendar to think and reflect about ideas, wins, how things are going, etc. So I have a reflection slot on my calendar, and for me it's at the end of the day on Fridays. I have 30 minutes, which is a reflection slot. And when ideas come up during the day, for example, if I have an idea on a Monday while I'm writing a piece of content, instead of thinking about the idea at that time, I write it down and I have this list of ideas that I'm going to think about during my reflection slot. And I get back to the task I was doing. That way you keep doing the tasks that you are supposed to do and you don't stop to think about ideas that you are having. You just write them down and you think about them during your reflection slot. This one helped me a lot. The sixth one, which is the last tip, is to batch your content on your days off. So when I was working in the job, I was working Monday through Friday. And I had very limited time on those days to produce content because I was working 60, 70 hours a week. So what I was doing was batching content for the week on my days off, so during the weekend. And that way, during the week, I only had to post the pieces of content that were already created. So I was batching the content, creating all the content for the week on the weekend, and then during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I had those pieces of content ready and I would just need to copy and paste and click post. So that's what I recommend, is that you batch your content during your days off so you have more time to do everything else in your daily action plan on your work days, because on your work days you have less time to work on your business. So that's the sixth tip, to batch your content on your days off. These are the things that helped me while I was working 60, 70 hours a week to be able to grow my business and generate results with affiliate marketing.